Welcome everyone to another startup and automobile documentation. What we have here is a 1997 Honda Accord EX Coupe. This Accord Coupe is painted in frost white. Aftermarket alarm, obviously. But I mean, this car is in shockingly mint condition, as you will see. Storage on the door panels. You have power windows, locks, and mirrors. This one has the ivory interior color scheme, and this EX has the standard cloth seat upholstery. The driver's seat is partially power, partially manual adjusted. Your only power adjustment is for the seat height. All the rest is manual. And you do get manual lumbar support on the driver's seat as well. While the front passenger seat is fully manual. But now that we're behind the wheel, let's go ahead and start the engine. The Accord is Honda's long-running, tried-and-true entry in the midsize segment, targeting rivals like the Toyota Camry and Nissan Altima. The model dates back to 1977, and as of 2024, it is now in its 11th generation. This 1997 we have here represents the Accord's 5th generation, which was sold in the US for model years 1994 through 1997. The 5th gen Accord was produced in 3 different body styles, which were a 4-door sedan, a 5-door wagon, and a 2-door coupe like the one in this video. This generation also marked the first time a V6 engine was offered in the Accord. There's quite a bit more to talk about with the 5th gen Accord that would make this video too long if I went over it all. A couple highlights though were, in Japan, interestingly enough, the 5th gen Accord was rebadged as an Isuzu. Japan also got a high-performance Accord SIR with the 190 horsepower engine out of the Prelude. But anyways, trim levels for the 97 model year US market Accord included DX, LX, and EX. There was also a special edition trim in 97 as well. The base DX trim was sedan exclusive. 3 engines were on offer, with the base engine found in DX and LX models being a 2.2-liter inline-4 with 130 horsepower. EX models like this one also got a 2.2-liter inline-4, albeit with VTEC, which brought horsepower up to 145. The top engine was a 2.7-liter V6 with 170 horsepower, only available in 4-door sedan models. 2 transmissions were available, those being either a 5-speed manual or this car's 4-speed automatic. Front-wheel drive was standard. In the instrument cluster, we have 4 analog gauges, which are your tachometer, speedometer, fuel gauge, and temperature gauge. It has a 4-spoke design, multifunctional steering wheel. As for controls, on this side you have your cruise controls, and you have your classic 90s style horn buttons. The steering wheel is tilting. A little bit of storage for the driver. Climate vent for the driver. Right here you have your cruise control master switch, your panel dimmer, and right here you have your power sunroof controls. On this side is your exterior lighting stock, and on this side is your wiper stock. Going down the center of the interior, you have your central climate vents, along with all the controls for your single zone manual climate control, You have your rear defroster button right here, then you have your fan speed, temperature dials, recirculation or outside air, your AC, and then your different zones. You have a digital clock with the buttons to adjust that behind this cover. Hazard light switch. Right here is your whole radio head unit. It is AM, FM with a CD player and a cassette player. You can change your different modes, as you can see, and your presets, and your equalizers. There's a cigarette lighter and ashtray or power outlet and storage. The parking brake is hand operated. You have two cup holders right here and a center console with some storage. The glove box is lockable. You have an auto-dimming rear view. You have a compass along with your outside temperature, which you can go between Celsius and Fahrenheit. Both sun visors do have vanity mirrors and lights. The covers are magnetized. And overhead, you have your reading lights. But now, roll down the driver's window and have a look at the engine bay. The driver's window is automatic down. This car rides on 15-inch, 7-spoke custom polished rims. The Accord EX is powered by the F22B1 2.2-liter naturally aspirated inline-4 engine. This aluminum power plant includes a single overhead camshaft, 4 valves per cylinder, and Honda's patented VTEC technology. Horsepower is rated at 145 at 5,500 RPM, and torque is rated at 147 pound-feet at 4,500 RPM. The engine in this Accord is paired to the available 4-speed automatic transmission with low gear selection, of course sending power to the front wheels. Running on regular unleaded with a 17-gallon fuel tank, updated EPA estimates are about 20 mpg in the city and 26 mpg on the highway for an Accord like this one. It has a 4-wheel double wishbone suspension, and EX models got 4-wheel disc brakes. Curb weight is roughly 3,031 pounds for an automatic 97 Accord EX coupe. And we'll check out the back seat. The front passenger seat does have a map pocket on the back. There's an ashtray back here. And rear passengers do have little storage cubbies on either side. Grab handles with coat hooks. Dome light. Anyways, besides all that, this car, let's talk about it now. It's a 90s Honda Accord. I mean, this one, at 140,000 miles, that's got a decent bit of use. and it still looks almost showroom new. I mean, with this interior cleaned up, seats don't even look worn out, the door panel's not torn up. You can tell who had this definitely cared about this car and took good care of it. It just, 90s Hondas in particular, it's so hard to find one that somebody actually took the time to preserve. These cars weren't collector's items. To find one of these, particularly this generation of Accord, which I almost never see these in anything other than just beat up shape, to find one in this pristine of condition is pretty cool to check out. The fuel cap is on the driver's side. Dual exhausts. The trunk of the Accord Coupe provides 13 cubic feet of space to put stuff. A little spare tire in there. But anyways, thanks for checking out this tour of this pristine 1997 Honda Accord. And as always, stay on the lookout for future tours.